Very good morning, students. I am here to teach you economics for class 11th. Students, we had already started our first chapter, and today I am going to discuss some more topics in our this chapter. Now, students, I had already told something about economic problem. Now, today I am going to discuss about central problems of an economy. We have already discussed basic reasons for the central problems such as unlimited wars, limited resources and alternative uses. Now student, let us discuss central problems of economy. With the given hierarchy, we will see that central problem of economy can be actually divided into three parts. First one is allocation of resources, second fuller utilization or employment of resources, third growth of resources. But in class 11th for 2020 we have to study only allocation of resources. Student, allocation of resources can be broadly divided into or can be answered with the three questions that are what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce. This is the actual problem of central problem of an economy in allocation of resources. Now students, let us discuss these three: what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce in respective manners. First one is what to produce and in what quantity. Students, what to produce problems can be solved with 2 points. First one is consumer goods and second one is producer goods. Means we will produce either consumer goods or producer goods. This is the problem in front of us, that either we will produce consumer goods or we will produce producer goods. Student, consumer goods are those goods which are in form of finished goods and goods for present consumptions. Producer goods are those goods which are used by the producer in the form of plants and machineries. Now, consumer goods are divided into two parts: single use goods and durable goods. Single use goods are those goods which are used a single time, means after one consumption it is going to be consumed. But durable goods are the long time goods which runs for more than one or more than year or more than 2 or 3 or 10 years. Similarly, in producer goods are also divided into two parts, that is single use goods and durable goods. The goods which can be used for one time, such as raw materials, but durable goods are those goods which is used for several years, such as machineries and plants. Now let us discuss our second topic, that is how to produce. How to produce problem can be solved with the following hierarchy. Student, how to produce is with the help of two techniques. First one is labor intensive technique and second one is capital intensive technique. Labor intensive technique is mainly made for that type of economy where there is a lack of new modern techniques. Here we will produce less number of goods but we will create more jobs. Means labor power is increasing but capital is decreasing. But in capital intensive technique we will adopt modern technologies and we will achieve our capital, but we will not going to fulfill the income of the laborers. Now let us discuss our third topic, that is for whom to produce. Students, we will discuss for whom to produce with the following hierarchy. For whom to produce is broadly divided into two parts. First, personal distribution, and second one is functional distribution. Personal distribution is actually made for two peoples, rich and poor. Means either we will made for rich people or we are made for poor people. In any economy, people thinks that if we produce for the poor people, it simply means that we will going to decrease our GDP, because if we made the goods for the poor people, then we have to do the social welfare, in which our profit making is not up to mark. But if we making goods for the rich people, it will generate profit, it will increase the GDP of an economy. And in the functional distribution, we will equally distribute whatever the goods we will produce to rich and poor people. Now student, let us discuss some solution to the central problem of different economies. Actually, we will know that there are three types of economy, that is market economy, centrally planned economy and mixed economy. We will discuss these three in the following manners. First, we will discuss the market economy. Student, the decision relating to what, how and for whom to produce are taken with a view to maximizing profits. Means in a market economy, there is a profit making motive. So whatever we will produce is simply in the way that we are maximizing our profit. Second one is centrally planned economy. Centrally planned economy means here is the public sector economy. The decision relating to what, how and for whom to produce are taken with a view to maximize social welfare. Means here is the welfare of society is to be mentioned. So what and how and for whom to produce is totally depend upon the social welfare. Next one, that is third one, it is mixed economy. Student, the decision making is very difficult in the mixed economy system, but the decision relating to the what, how and for whom to produce are neither left entirely to the market forces nor to any central authority. Both market forces as well as central authority play their role. While market forces tend to maximize profit, the central authority focus on the social welfare. Means here the we will whatever we are going to produce is totally depend upon market forces and also on the social welfare. So student, this is our today's topic. I will come with the next topic in our next video. Students, please make proper note of these topics which ever I am teaching you. So make it fast and thank you.